Okay, so here we are with this PhET interactive simulation, again from the University of Colorado at Boulder. This is the one that you will be using with your practice worksheet. So let's look and see how this works. Wait for it to load. Okay, so you have two options when you get here. You've got the model and the real molecules. We're going to be using the model because we want to build our own. Okay, it's moving a little slow, but let's go ahead and remove all from the central atom and go down here and click molecule geometry and electron geometry. Those are the two things that we just talked about in the chart, okay? And let's go ahead and just show the bond angles as well so that we can get to know those. So let's go ahead and just start placing things on here. If you have 1, 2, that would make 180 degrees, correct? Two things around the central atom by themselves would make a linear electron domain geometry and molecule. If you were to add another one, you would have the electron geometry of trigonal planar and as well for the molecule, and that would make 120 degrees. If you add a lone pair to this, you can rotate this till you get a better look at it, situate it the way that makes sense to you. Okay, as you can see, the degrees that are formed here are 109.5 around each of these bonds. Going down here, we can see the electron geometry is tetrahedral because there are in fact 4 areas or regions of electron density. Okay, 3 of them are bonds, but one of them is a lone pair. And the molecule geometry is trigonal pyramidal. So we don't consider the lone pair here in the molecular geometry. We just want to look at what the bonds are doing. All right, you can have a lot of fun with this. So let's remove all of these. You can make things that you know exist, like this would be a representation of carbon dioxide. You can have something like methane, which is CH4, and that's what that would look like. You can make something like CHN, right? Hydrogen cyanide, hydrogen bonded to carbon, bonded to nitrogen. Anyway, you can look through this as you go through the worksheet, the practice worksheet. You'll build specific molecules based on their Lewis structure. So make sure that you have the Lewis structure correct before you do this. Show the bond angles, show both of these, and then if you have any questions, just let me know.